mamma mia!
I hope you have ROM hack fever, and if you don't, then well, that's okay too, because welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Bros. The Hunt for the Magical Key. This is Milesluigi. Mario's gonna go ahead and enter the castle in which he has learned that he has forgotten his whip at home, and that is a very bad thing when you go into a Castlevania castle, because then you have a whole bunch of skeletons and eerie things and a whole bunch of, well, Dracula's minions trying to totally destroy you. A total Castlevania theme. Okay, coolness. Not every day that you see Mario with a whip. You wouldn't see him with a whip. You would see him. Ooh, I gotta make it down there. Gotta wait for that. There we go. Now I should be able to just fall down there. There we go. Perfect. No, if Mario's gonna come in here with a weapon, we can already have one. It's the fire flower, or a hammer, or I'm trying to think of what other weapons has Mario used in the past. Let's see here. Come on, Milesluigi, you're more clever than that. He's used a cape. And that's actually a pertinent thing, because it's like I could come here with the cape and it's like I could cape things. I wonder how much in written history we've seen capes being used as weapons. Probably not that terribly often, really. Ooh, I'm gonna take the upper path and completely avoid any possibility of falling into the hole, because that's what Milesluigi does, because I hate falling in holes. Looks like I could take the lower path if I have this guy drill down to it, and there we go. And there we go, but that's an interesting topic there. Capes as a weapon. Really? It's a very effective weapon in Super Mario World, that's for darn sure. It's interesting how unusual things can be used as weapon just because of how powerful blunt force is. If you don't believe me, just look online. You can buy, like, I think it's like some really heavy-duty steel parasol. It costs like $200 that you can buy online, and it's like self-defense parasol. It's just like, well, would you look at that? People literally using umbrellas as a weapon. It's not just reserved for video games or spy movies. Interesting to say the least, but here we go. Friday Mario can navigate these platforms here, and thankfully Mario's much better than the Belmet family at figuring out how to jump, so he's actually doing extremely well. Ooh, we gotta get past there. But no, if we actually ended up having a Belmet make it to this castle, and I really do have to race ahead here, don't I? Ooh, darn, I have to watch out. Change chomps are hurt box, okay. Yeah, Belmets wouldn't really stand a chance. Actually, that's a decent question. I need to get Evil Pop-Tart here because he's the Castlevania guy. Which Belmont would fare the best at a castle that has lots of jumping puzzles? Wow, look at him go. Which Belmont was the best at jumping? That's an interesting way to put it, but okay. Or Castlevania character. I suppose if you say Castlevania character, there's probably a Castlevania character outside of the Belmont that could jump decently. How do I make it down there? I guess I just have to ride it down. Okay, yeah, that makes the most sense. I just have to ride it down there here. Alright, and then I can just run across, and actually I should be able to take this lift up. I'm just concerned here, just watching this, that I'm going to end up getting stuck on some platform and then crushed into the ceiling. It's just like my pace got really slowed down here. And that's a thing that happened. That's a thing that happened. Boo! I fell down the hole and died. Oh, well, cool, I didn't die. I guess the secret here is to... Oh, shit, that was a terrible idea, Milesluigi. Okay, this idea might be a little better because I think I'll survive. There we go. You see, you don't need, like, some scary animatronics that kids love and adults hate to scare you. You just need a bottomless pit or a Castlevania castle to do it for you. And then again, if you got your face screamed in by some animatronic and then stuffed into a suit, that would be pretty scary. Bean, is there an invisible coin block here? No, there isn't. Okay, on to the boss, and who are we gonna fight? Is it gonna be Dracula? Wow, okay, wow, you are a skeleton monkey. Spooky, scary skeletons, and you're just gonna toss your bones at me, which literally means you're tossing your body at me. Wow, that's great going, dude. There we go. I don't want to hold on to this. Oh, I can get this boss. Give me another shot here. I'm just about to say, I'm wondering if I should even hold on to the Goombas. Also, I need to jump on you normally, not spin jump. You're immune to spin jumps. Look at that. Wow. Spin jumps should only be used if he has in the middle of that invincibility frame period. There we go, but I do definitely have to watch because he does the occasional hop, and it's that occasional hop, and not only that, he doesn't just do the occasional hop. He, can I get my power up so I can immediately lose the power up? There we go. Okay, looks like I've got 3 more hits according to that bar, or 1 more hit? I think it might have been 1 more hit. I might be looking at the Dragon Coins. Oh, total of 7 hits. Wow, am I really getting down to the wire with this boss and died twice because I just barely didn't make it? Is that a thing that... Yes, that is a thing that happened, Milesluigi. Darn it! Darn it! Bring out the fax machine and report that Milesluigi just can't get the boss down to 0 health on his current life bar, as I just ran right into the Goomba here. Can I kill you with the Goomba? No, but I can get rid of the Goombas, which which helps me maneuver significantly. I can A, jump higher, and B, I don't have to worry about the Goombas, and there we go! Haha, yes! Woohoo! See, we're stuck in a little square there with a little skeleton buddy, and we were able to kill a skeleton buddy before he killed himself by throwing his bones at us. Or does he make his own bones? He makes his own bones? That's an interesting theory. Enemies that throw their bones do that because they make their own bones? Huh. Huh. Okay, that's a scary thought, because that means they're making bones really quickly. Okay, enough contemplating about this question. We're going to go ahead and go on to 6-4, in which we're on the pier. Here we go. Now we have to watch out for these guys. Sadly, their name escapes me, but they're the guys that like tossing gigantic, like, spike balls at you. And, oh gosh, I should know this. That's common, rare enemy, Super Mario Brothers. I guess never mind here. We've got ourselves some, oh gosh, darn it, the foreground hid you. We've got ourselves some Donkey Kong Country here, and actually a mixture of Donkey Kong countries, as we've got some people's favorite theme from Donkey Kong Country 2, with a Donkey Kong Country 3 setting, actually. An interesting compare and contrast, however, once again, because we're using all the fancy, yeah, that jump sound, yes. That sound is not the hippest thing in the world. It is, yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna go run under the ceiling, collect my 1-up, and continue on my way through here, as I'm just gonna be hip and spaz and be like, yes! And there's that spike ball that I'm talking about. See? Walking really slowly, spike ball. Do I just go forward? I guess I do just go forward. I feel like I'm missing a secret! Because the levels like Donkey Kong Country, and Donkey Kong Country is notorious for hiding secrets. Everybody loves the game, and you know, it's understandable, because you play the game and it's very easy to just miss a lot of crap, and like you play it again, and it's like, oh, I missed that, and I missed that. It's not an easy game to 100% by any means. Also, ooh gosh, okay, we got some form of, yeah, okay, I'll just skip a whole bunch of barrels. This is where we go for Dragon Queens. You want to blast forward, and that didn't help at all. And I very clearly just missed a Dragon Queen because my fascination just shoot to the upper right with a 45-degree angle. Because after all, if you shoot at a 45-degree angle, you do travel a very far distance. Matter of fact, if you don't consider wind resistance at all, 45 degrees is the ideal angle. You want to shoot yourself if you're shooting yourself out of a cannon. When you factor stuff like wind resistance and maybe the ball rolling or yourself rolling, the optimal angle could change, though it's been a while since I've done trajectory mechanics. Once again, it's a physics topic, but it's a rather fascinating physics topic because you need to know a little bit of trigonometry. If you're like, I'm going to fire at a 45-degree angle, well, I hope you know how to do some trigonometry. Thankfully, 45 degree is not a difficult number to do trigonometry with. It's not, okay? Your favorite number will become the square root of 2 when your degree is 45 degrees, and that's the end of the level! Wow, okay. The graphics were so interesting, the end of the level just had to be one of those blocks that made me think that I was going to get a power-up, and it was going so fast that I didn't know what power-up that I was going to get, but then I ended up getting that. Okay, off the pier that we go. Interesting, that level had a secret exit. Oh gosh, the Donkey Kong Country level had a secret exit! Yeah, it totally did, it totally did, it totally did. Well, I already know where I'm first looking. Alright, I'll be right back. So I found the keyhole, and the keyhole is just kind of sitting in the middle here when you don't take the bonus area. However, I'm missing one part of the formula here. I gotta find the key as well. Holy crap. So, I'm gonna assume there's ground down here. There we go. Yes, there is ground down here. Alright, there's some coins. Alright, I just have a feeling this is not an area I've actually traversed. Aha, yes, the key is just hiding here, and because I brought a cape to the level, I don't have to mess around with the barrels on the way back. I have to make sure I do a decent job flying back here. I go, launch off! Oh, shoot, shoot. I'm just gonna launch up so I can slowly float down. I believe my keyhole was here. Total blind guess. I'm wrong. I am wrong. I am wrong. Up I go. Up I go. It was here. There we go. Got it. Got it. There we go. It was just some careful observations because literally we used the barrels to fly over the key. And that actually takes us right to the warehouse. The warehouse? Wow, that's an interesting concept for a level. Why don't we go ahead and take care of 6-5 while we're at it here. Uh-oh, we got a sand pit going on here. We gotta dig a whole bunch of sand. Here I go, down I go. Don't care, going. I actually should probably move. And guess what? It's not getting stuck in the wall this time. No siree. I'm getting stuck in the wall though. Down I go, down I go. I didn't think I'd ever run into the sand digging mechanic in Super Mario World, but I guess today's a new day for everything here. Yep, I'm just gonna keep going down and down and down. This is definitely a different pace for all things considered, and also it's a very interesting sound effect for the digging sound. To be fair though, these sections of Super Mario Bros. 2 were enjoyable, and it's interesting that my fireballs are going upwards here. Now, how much longer am I gonna have to go down this hole? Okay, thank goodness. I was able to get down quick enough, and thankfully there weren't enough Shy Guys that I really had to worry about them being in the way. Can I go down the... No, I can't. Okay. Now, can I dig to my death? I probably can. Okay, for science! For science! Okay, you can dig to your death, but the game is lenient. It's like, okay, are you really sure you want to dig to your death? Okay, now we just have to have some funny cue quote saying, why did you do that? And then I think we'd be golden. There we go. Now, how do I get down into there? Interesting. Oh, we just dig down to there. What do you think, Milesluigi? In a level where digging's a thing, how do you think you get there? By digging. Okay. Alright, so we're just gonna let the little floppy... Wow, I just lost my power-up. Great. I went there to get a power-up, and I just... lost it right away, and I almost choked in my own laughter because I lost it right away. Oh gosh, okay, yeah, get out of there. And I could go down there for a drink, and I'm just gonna let these hopping mad birds just flop down to there, and then we should be good to go. Jumping with the ninjas, Milesluigi. Wow, we are actually seeing ninjas being used in the proper context, and so it's just randomly in Bowser's back door. What a novel concept, because this is kind of where ninjas came from. Anyway, into the next door that we go, and out into Dream World that we go. It's interesting that World 6 is the home to some more dreams. I do kind of like that we're flopping between themes, but at the same time, I guess this ROM would benefit a little bit more with a bit more cohesive theming. I'll just use that phrase, because I mean, we just went from the Donkey Kong Country level, and now we're in a Mario 2 level, and I'm not even seeing the theme of World 6 yet, actually. Like, I understood Big Small World, but even Big Small World flopped its themes a whole bunch here. I just jarred. Guess what I'm trying to say here is it's like the whole world just got mangled and mashed in a weird, fantastic way. It's like the world recombobulated around Mario's house to include all of his past adventures to hide the key to the door of his house. And now Mario, well, because Luigi didn't feel like sitting outside the house because his job is normally to guard the house, but, you know, the door is locked, so Luigi doesn't have to do jack squat when the door is locked. You don't have to protect a locked house. What's someone gonna do? Break into a locked house? I mean, I guess maybe Mario and Luigi's problems would have been solved if they would have hired a locksmith instead of going on this gigantic adventure. Whee! Look at me go! I can, wow, run underneath the whole level. Normally you think run above the level. This is actually literally a case where running underneath the level would have done the trick, but okay. I guess this is a lesson for everyone. Okay, if you're ever locked out of your house, it may be a wise idea to call a locksmith, because otherwise look at what Mario and Luigi had to go through. It's quite a wonderful little journey that they've gone on in the recombobulated world of the Mushroom Kingdom that they're gone under. Quite literally, the Mushroom Kingdom has gone under corruption! Ah, corruption! But next time on Let's Play Super Mario Bros. The Hunt for the Magical Key, the warehouse, is this where Bowser stores all of his giant balls? We're gonna find out in the next episode, everyone. Or anyone, wow, everyone who's watching Milesluigi or has made it this far. I mangle my words a lot, okay? My own voice has been corrupted! Anyway, this has been Milesluigi. See you next time.